I recently read this biography of Puccini, but they were just told through the operas themselves. And since I'm working on an opera now, I found it helpful, comforting, I don't know, to read about the travails that he had, even getting a project rolling, even though everything came out fine, but just the way he went through librettists, the way he went through ideas for operas, and would be enthusiastic one moment and then just say, oh, forget about it, and then find something else, and then read, oh, maybe that first idea was okay. And I find that very instructive to the way that we share our that experience of uncertainty, for example, as composers. That Puccini's operas didn't spring from his head, like Athena from the head of Zeus, right? So there was work and sweat and misery, throwing yourself on the bed and weeping, there's all that. The main focus of our program is to make it possible for our students to hear as much of their music as they can. I'm not really concerned with defining what is good. My main concern, our concern, I think, is to have our students write the music that they want to hear, to write it as effectively and as efficiently as possible, to notate it as clearly as possible so that whatever it is that they want to hear can be realized in a reasonable amount of time. It can be rehearsed and come off sounding the way that they want it to sound.
No.
So that means that once we remove the mute in 16, that's it?
I think that's what I intended, yeah.
Okay. But you know what the problem is? You have the indication twice, so
Yeah.
people wonder what happened in between. So
Thank you.
The first thing they get is instrumentation, because as a class, because if you don't know the ranges of instruments and how instruments work, then you're at a disadvantage. So we do that right away. And then the second semester we have counterpoint. And then we have an orchestration in the third semester, and in the fourth semester we have a form class, and in the fifth semester we have another counterpoint class. So these are the building blocks for solid technique. And I couldn't think of a reason to delay introducing these concepts.
But essentially, the train chord, as I call it, fundamentally is like an A-flat 6 in second inversion, so it's E-flat F, A-flat C. And I essentially built this entire orchestra around that sound and the sounds of trains.
A project that Professor Michael Fraser created called Explorations, which is a collaboration with individual studios for students to be able to be assigned players by those studios who will be dedicated to realizing this new piece that they're writing for them. There's a lot of ad hoc music making that goes on here.